Good morning, everyone. It's time to wake up and tune into your daily Boss FM news. I'm Kristian,
I'm Meghan.
and today we have lots of headlines to go over for you, lots of bills being passed, 2021, lots of change. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Wait the streets up. Yeah, okay.
As everyone knows, in America, there's diseases that affect Black communities more than other ones. Megan has more information on how we're spreading awareness about one that has devastated the Black community.
While February is Black History Month, it is also American Heart Month. Black people are at a greater risk for heart disease and stroke, making education about heart disease extremely important. Anju Kane, a certified yoga instructor, is doing exactly that. Kane's father passed away from a heart attack in 2019, so this month, Kane has created a 28-day Healthy Heart Challenge on her blog. Activities include cardio workouts and meditation. Kane said, quote, "It's important to highlight the systemic factors that also play into why heart disease disproportionately affects communities of color," end quote. Heart disease is preventable with diet and exercise, and Kane wants to help the Black community reduce the amount of heart disease.
So I think it's important to note why Black communities are at a higher rate with this. I think the fact that we are mostly in essential working communities where we don't really have the luxury to take vacations and rest and rejuvenate ourselves and take care of ourselves the way we need to, that's a huge factor for me. I mean, if we think about how this pandemic is gone, the Black and brown communities are the ones that are taking the biggest toll with this because we are the ones that are out in the streets still. We're the ones working at your grocery stores. So I mean, I think it's high time that those communities that we put an emphasis on taking care of ourselves.
Up next, Kristian has information about a new bill being passed.
That's right, Megan. So Senator Cory Booker, as well as Lauren Underwood, have drafted a bill that's going to tackle the Black mortality rate when giving birth. I covered this story. Let's check out the package. A group of lawmakers led by Senator Cory Booker and Representative Lauren Underwood have announced the Black Maternal Health Nimbus Act of 2021, a law they hope will address the country's abnormally high maternal mortality rate. The act is comprised of 12 smaller bills that seek to comprehensively address the drivers of the maternal health crisis by investigating the community-based healthcare organizations, addressing the social trends that affect Black women's health, diversifying the perinatal workforce, and improving data collection. The United States continues to be one of the most dangerous countries for Black women to give birth, with the worst maternal death rate of any developed country. More than 700 mothers die from complications during birth, and 50,000 become severely injured each year. Multiple healthcare organizations have come out in support of the bill as well, including the Association of Black Cardiologists, the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America, and the Center for American Progress. This is Kristian Calhoun, BossFM News.
I actually just saw a tweet right before we started this about Serena Williams, because when she gave birth, she felt like she was having post-birth clotting, and she was telling the nurses that she didn't feel well, telling the nurses that something was wrong, and they told her that she must just be confused. And after she got out of bed to track down a doctor to get test runs, they found several clots. If they had just listened to her, then she wouldn't have had to go through all that extra stress and pain.
Serena Williams, a celebrity, someone with access, someone you wouldn't think would go through this, who is yet and still a Black woman, is going through something that the everyday Black woman goes through and shouldn't have to go through. The United States continues to push for more diversity despite our past, and Megan is telling us how we're diversifying a new sector.
In celebration of Black History Month, the Black Artists Group and the Animation Guild are holding a webinar. It will include explorations of Black animators and discussions of race in animation. One discussion titled Drawing Ourselves Being Black in Animation will include a multitude of Black animators. Everett Downing Jr., who co-directed Hair Love, Sydney Clifton, who is an executive producer for the animated Black Panther show, award-winning Carol Holiday, and so many more. The Animation Guild said, quote, "After the murder of George Floyd last year, many Animation Guild members recognized that we as a union needed to better engage Black artists and offer productive opportunities for dialogue," end quote. The webinar will be available on February 16th to the public.
It's amazing, and it's 2021. I think it's about time that we start seeing ourselves accurately depicted on television.
I'm hoping that this webinar raises a lot of awareness for this issue and helps people who want to be animators kind of come together and see what they can do. Up next, Kristian has a story about a flyer that made a couple parents unhappy.
Yes, Megan. So a California parent got an educator blackballed for his Black History Month paperwork. Let's check out the story. An after-school educator is speaking out after he was allegedly removed from his program because he handed out an assignment with a Black Power fist on it. Marcus Martin told the news outlet that he's a recreation leader with the Stanlis County Police Activities League, which has a contract with the Modesto City School District for their after-school education and safety program. Martin now says he's being blackballed because on February 1st, in honor of Black History Month, he began handing out documents about notable Black people in American history. One of the documents had a black fist on it, and CBS Sacramento reported that a parent had an issue with it and reported it. Martin added that the child of the parent who criticized the black fist photo had also stated that they only like some Black people and said something about Black people stealing. Martin went on to state, quote, "I feel real discouraged and I feel discriminated against because in my eyes, I don't feel like teaching was wrong." In a statement released by Modesto City Schools, they defended their decision to force Martin out. Quote, "Following a parent complaint about a lesson provided by Mr. Martin, an investigation found that Mr. Martin provided students a lesson that was not approved. We have worked with Mr. Martin and discussed the process for approving lessons. He continues to work as a PAL employee in the school district site with students," the statement read. The statement did not explain the issue with the black fist or why the parent did not like it. All right, everyone, that's it for your Boss FM news this Thursday morning. If you'd like to rewatch any of our shows, as always, you can download the Boss FM app or follow us on our social media platforms. If you'd like to tap in tonight, watch Boss FM News in the evening at 8:30. I'm Kristian.
I'm Megan.
And you guys have a great day.
Look out!